Alright, so we're back with another trade recap, another Asia session trade. So let's get straight into it. Not gonna waste anyone's time. So I got break even, brutal break even, and ATP. So coming into Asia session, we see that the daily candle opened, and we have no manipulation. No manipulation. We just bull run. I think it's just to rebalance this entire leg, which makes sense. But this was my target. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a free. This is gonna be a free trade down to this Asia Open, right? So I wait until I get a 90-minute. So right here, we get a 90-minute with YM. So YM takes out the previous 90-minute high, and let's see. Yeah, NQ and ES take out the previous 90-minute high. And YM fails too, and ES is also a PSP. So, all right, okay. Now what do I need for me to short? We're also on a 1 hour high time frame gap, rebalancing the range. Hadn't fully rebalanced it yet, but we're rebalancing the range. We have a 1 hour unfilled below us. I'm just gonna take a conservative TP, and we'll be done there. So we got a microcycle with ES. Where is it? Right here. NQ takes out this high, and ES fails to. When I get microcycles like this, it is like your eyes should be popping out, because when you get stuff like this between NQ and ES specifically, I personally think is much stronger than between YM when NQ and ES are synced. So I get this, I'm like, okay, get the microcycle. Now all I need is a 1 minute CISD or 15-second CISD. So we got the 15-second CISD. I enter, stops at the low, no trim point, holding or break even. Unfortunately, we get edged as ES taps the 1 hour gap. NQ fails too. I did really think NQ was gonna come down, but we did create a bullish microcycle. So we reversed. It's helped me out break even. I was like, damn. Hopefully we get another opportunity. I did think we were gonna get one here, but it just wasn't good enough for me. Plus there was no time-based SMT. So coming into this one, this one was kind of this was a harder trade to take, right? Because we got another 90-minute, and we had fully rebalanced this range. We had fully rebalanced it, and now I'm just still looking to short. We open this true microcycle open. We have no manipulation on all three of these assets, right? We open. This is my favorite type of trade to take. You're gonna see this a lot. Again, we open, no manipulation. We just pump. QT traders know that this is basically you can just treat it as a draw liquidity in the market. Like, this is a pump that had no valid real move behind the pump or move. There was no real reason behind this move. So I see this, I'm like, okay, this is my draw liquidity. I'm not going to target any lows. I'm not going to target any of this. I'm just going to target true microcycle open. But now I just have to wait for an entry. So again, what do I look for? I look for a microcycle. But as you can see, all three assets took this high. CES took this high, NQ took this high, and YM took this high. So what do I wait for? I wait for one of them to close above the previous high. ES does that here. YM does that here. And NQ fails to. We actually swoop this high twice. We swoop this high, and I look for an entry here, but we don't get anything. So we wait for another swoop, which is another 1 minute cracking correlation. NQ takes this high. NQ takes this previous 1 minute high. ES fails to, creating equal highs. I know you guys gonna say, oh, equal highs. No. This happens a lot of the time, especially on ES. Equal highs. So I'm like, okay, we soup this high. This is what we call a hidden microcycle. This is still a valid trade. That's why I took it. We get 15-second CISD out of that, and I enter. So, again, stops at this high, because this is our, if we go past this high now that we have our 1 minute cracking correlation, our hidden microcycle, our 90 minute, then my trade is invalidated. I wouldn't want to be in this trade anymore. So, stops at this high, TP at 2 microcycle open. I put my alerts on the actual NQ just because, you know, MNQ is just a replica. But, yeah. So, I enter. We are chopping. But, what have I learned? I'm not looking at the 1 minute time frame anymore. I'm looking at the 5 minute and 15 minute for structure. Why? Because a 1 minute high can get taken. You're like, oh, okay, I'm going to close now. No. 5 minute structure always holds more than 1 minute. And, you know, high time frame structure always holds better. So we create 5 minute structure. We create this 5 minute high, low, another 5 minute high. I move my stop there in the trade. This is just trade management, risk management. We make another 5 minute high, and we take this previous up close candles low. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna move my stop to this 5 minute high, break even basically, and yeah, it took a while. It took how long? Almost an hour. 9:40. Yeah, it was like a 50-minute trade. But thankfully we hit TP this time. And yeah, it's pretty much the same thing I do every time, guys. I'm not trying to hide anything, but again, you can join the Discord and you can ask questions about how I keep catching the same moves. And yeah, so we took this on 3 accounts. I didn't size too heavy just because I'm like, again, our bearish moves are really sloppy and our bullish moves are just very, very powerful, right? So I didn't want one candle to just take me out, slippage as well, because I would be just done for the day. But yeah, we took this on 3 accounts. I took this on my Top Step also. Put it in the Discord. No, that's not it. In my journal. So I took the same trades on Top Step. As you can see, executions here. And P&L right here. And yeah, that's it for me, guys. Another trade recap. Another Asia banger. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.